Hello, welcome to The Update. I'm Emma Stig. International arrivals will be slashed by 50% from next month as part of National Cabinet's four-stage plan to lead Australia out of COVID. Our leaders have agreed to manage the virus rather than try and suppress it. Home quarantine will also be trialled for overseas arrivals who are fully vaccinated. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says eventually COVID will be managed as an infectious disease like any other in the community.
Now, there is still some pathway from here to there, but the pathway we have agreed today, I think, gives all Australians encouragement and I think much needed hope.
New South Wales has recorded 31 new infections, with 4 under investigation and at least a dozen who weren't isolating. Queensland has recorded 3 new infections, but lockdowns in some areas are expected to ease. The youngest child of a COVID-positive family in South Australia has now tested positive, taking that group total to 6. Victoria has recorded another day of no locally acquired infections, while WA will come out of a lockdown at midnight, but it will happen in stages. In other news, Optus says most of its customers should be back online now after a mass outage earlier today. The problem was affecting calls and internet services, including QR code check-ins. Rescue efforts at the site of that apartment building collapse in Florida have been halted amid fears the remaining structure could come down. Crews noticed widening cracks and up to 30 centimetres of movement in one of the large columns. And new figures show women have taken up 48% of appointments to company boards in Australia so far this year. Women now make up 33.6% of board roles in the ASX 200. In sport, the third round at Wimbledon gets underway tonight with Novak, Djokovic and Andy Murray among the big names in action. And Mark Leishman, Cameron Smith, Hannah Green and Minjee Lee have been selected to represent Australia in golf at the Tokyo Games. In entertainment news, Marlon Wayans says Paris Hilton and her sister Nicky were the original inspirations for the hit film White Chicks. Marlon and his brother Sean star in the movie as 2 black FBI agents who go undercover as white women. Ed Sheeran says he wanted to ensure his daughter wouldn't have a common name by choosing the unique moniker Lyra Antarctica, the singer admitting he didn't want his little girl growing up with multiple namesakes at school. And DJ Fatboy Slim once seriously considered becoming a firefighter during a lean period in his career. The hitmaker says he quickly discovered that spinning records wasn't going to make him an overnight millionaire. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.